Hi guys, welcome back to this YouTube channel, and in today's video we are going to be talking about a shocking update. Forever 21 is closing down all its stores in the US. What happened and why are retailers like SheIn and temu to be blamed? I'm going to break all this down, but before I start I want you to watch this video.
Forever 21's filing for bankruptcy. The CEO of Dollar General is warning of a tough year ahead. What are you looking for in terms of those kinds of reports, and how does that factor into all of this?
This plays into the slowdown we're seeing in consumer spending and those retail sales numbers today. So in terms of Forever 21, they've had a tough time for a long time trying to keep up because we know that malls have not been doing well. Many huge malls in this country have shrunk or shut down, and Forever 21 is a mall shop. They also were not able to compete effectively online. They're trying to keep their stores open while they reorganize under Chapter 11, but they may have to liquidate.
This is so sad. I'll be reading some comments right now. So the first comment says Forever 21 has horrible quality and they keep printing weird words onto the clothes. I don't want Taco Tuesday sweatpants and Catch Me in Italy tank top. Another comment says Dom's plan is working. Now watch the billionaires buy out all the bankrupt businesses. Pure corruption. What do you understand by these comments? Please drop your thoughts below. So here is another interesting comment. I went to F21 the other day and couldn't find a single item I wanted. Seems like it's all plastic and weird low quality statement pieces, and the prices were kind of crazy. If you have shopped at Forever 21 before, what was your experience? Share your thoughts below. Then we also have another comment that says Howard's closed down a while ago, so I'm not surprised. Only went inside a couple times, and honestly I'll find better clothes at TJ Maxx. What do you think, guys? Forever 21 used to be one of the biggest names in the fashion industry, and they are known for trending and affordable clothes, and over time it's had thousands of stores worldwide and it has made billions in sales. But things started going downhill. The company, expanded too fast, racked up debt, and struggled to keep up with changing fashion trends. And there came the biggest challenge: digital fashion. Now let's watch this video.
Forever 21 is shutting down its U.S. stores after filing for bankruptcy again. The company says it couldn't compete with online brands like SheIn and temu, which sell clothes at lower prices thanks to a trade law loophole. This rule lets foreign retailers avoid paying import taxes, making their prices cheaper than U.S. stores like Forever 21. For American shoppers, this means fewer affordable fashion options in malls and more reliance on online retailers. But what do you guys think? Do you think the government should change the law to help American retailers compete? Share your thoughts below.
I'll be reading some interesting comments from this video. Someone said Forever 21 clothes were bad quality. H&M is better. Guys, if you have ever shopped at Forever 21, drop your thoughts, drop your experience. We would like to read them. Then someone also said Forever 21 and 21 were both expensive as fuck for no reason for some shitty ass quality. Then another interesting comment here says rest in peace, RUE21 and Forever 21. And I think the government should change the law, but they are busy with random BS. We're going to be talking about a particular law, so I don't know if it's still the same law. Okay, let's watch.
Forever, no more. For 4 decades, Forever 21 prided itself on cheap, trendy clothing. But now, the American fast fashion giant announcing it's filing for bankruptcy and liquidating its assets.
Honestly, I think it's gone kind of downhill.
The closures come with deep in-store discounts and up to 80% off online. In its bankruptcy filing, the retailer blamed in part fierce competition from Chinese retailers SheIn and temu, which keep prices low with help from a trade exemption that allows them to skirt import taxes and tariffs.
Their clothes are at a way lower price than Forever 21. So it made it extremely difficult for Forever 21 to operate.
Forever 21, founded in Los Angeles, survived a bankruptcy 5 years ago, restructuring and closing more than 100 stores. Unable to find a buyer for the remaining 350 stores, this new bankruptcy is likely to be the end. Store closures like ones at Forever 21 are happening at a time of concern for the U.S. economy, and the U.S. consumer accounts for about 70% of U.S. economic activity. February figures show a tiny uptick in consumer spending, up 0.2% for retail sales, but below a Dow Jones forecast for a 0.6% rise. Forever 21 joins the likes of Party City and craft store Joann as iconic retailers now going bust.
Me, as a teenager, it really was like, let's go to Forever 21. But now I'm almost 30, so I'm like,
Not Forever 21 anymore.
not Forever 21 anymore.
Brian Chung, NBC News, Jersey City, New Jersey.
I'll be reading another comment. Someone said all they had to do was list their inventory on TikTok Shop and let creators run their market. The inability to adapt is the downfall of original retail. Guys, we are going to talk about the use of social media and social media influencers for physical stores. These are the concerns that we're going to talk about, and I'm glad someone is saying that in the comment section. Another comment here says there's something wrong when all of the name brand stores are closing down. I don't mind shopping sometimes, but this is one of the reasons why these stores are closing down and the malls are rather. What do you think, guys? We have more comments here about Forever 21 and those that are shopped there and sharing their experience. Someone said their clothes are not cheap. If it is expensive, wondering why. That might be the reason people are, going to shop more on Temu and SheIn. So another person said, not to mention Forever 21 doesn't have clothes for plus size, SheIn does. Okay, so I think this area Forever 21 need to work on. You need to have clothes for all sizes. Everybody should feel free to come to your store to shop for all sizes, and that's where you get more customers. There's another comment here. Someone said SheIn and Temu are cheap, but Forever 21 add better quality in clothing. Sad to hear. It's just interesting to see different comments and opinions, how some are saying that Forever 21 sell clothes that are not of good quality, and then some said they are of good quality, just that they are very expensive. So I'll be reading two additional comments. Someone said, but I would rather be able to pick out clothes in person and try them on. So there's something about public opinions and people's thought on a particular issue, and this is because a lot of things have the advantages and disadvantages. Now, shopping in physical store has its own advantage, and one of its advantages would be trying out clothes in person, right? So if you shop online, you would not be able to try the clothes on. You don't know whether they fit you or not, but you have to pay for it. And then it's just like what I ordered versus what I got. So you just have to go with what you've gotten. But when you go to physical stores, you'll be able to try this clothes on and try to see if it fits you better. So some people prefer to put on their clothes, take a cab and drive to physical stores to get this outfits. Someone also said, I prefer Temu. It's cheaper, and honestly, Forever 21 doesn't cater to the adults, nor does it fit suitably for adults. The ones who have money for clothes. Guys, if you have ever shopped at Forever 21, share your thoughts, share your experience, because I've been seeing a lot of comments about people saying that Forever 21 do not have clothes for adults. They only sell for younger ones. And, I feel this is the area they need to work on. They need to provide clothes for all sizes, all age brackets, so that they can have more customers to patronize them. Guys, let's talk about Temu and SheIn. Temu and SheIn are now the new kings of, everything cheap, everything trending fashion. And I really admire the fact that they have mastered this online shopping and this online digital marketing and so on. And this is because I could remember the first time I registered on Temu's website and they were telling me they've given me a lot of discounts. Oh my god, like I got a lot of discounts, and they try to tempt you to shop, and if you're not careful you can spend all your money shopping for those clothes. So Temu and SheIn just have a way of encouraging you to buy clothes, buy stuff on their website. They give you discounts, they give you free shipping, just a lot of enticing offers that you cannot resist, right? So these brands brands have mastered online shopping, selling clothes at very low prices. So you're going to be wondering how. How are they doing all this? I'm going to explain. Okay, so one big reason is a US law called the minimis exemption. Yeah, the de minimis exemption. So what does this law mean? It means that this law allows packages under $800 to enter the US tax-free, and SheIn and temu are able to ship directly from overseas, avoiding many costs that Forever 21 would probably had to pay. And this made it impossible for Forever 21 to compete with them. Imagine having this kind of law in place. And guys, I want you to watch this video.
Y'all, Forever 21 is really closing. Like, I cannot believe it. Also, I only came here to return a SheIn package. I'm at the Forever 21 in Garden State, and they're no longer accepting SheIn returns. So don't come here and waste your time like I did. All these cute dresses, 20% off. Well, it's an official goodbye, Forever 21.
So, guys, think about the last time you went to a mall. Was it as crowded as it used to be before? Probably not. And that's because people now shop online than go to stores, right? You know, they find it comfortable sitting on their bed or sitting in their comfort zone, ordering for something that they really like on the particular website rather than go to physical stores. So take Forever 21 for example. It used to be a popular store. Now it's struggling. It's really, really struggling. Just like Macy's and many other small shops. And some malls even have entire sessions where, you know, everywhere just look empty. Because of this, I think businesses need to change how they work. They need to know that having a store is not enough, and they need to find strategies or ways to attract new customers in a new way. They can do this by selling online or making in-store shopping more fun. So we're going to explore some of these strategies they can use in, you know, rebranding their physical stores.
We are inside the SheIn factory. This is how SheIn works. SheIn doesn't own any of the factories. They just test new products, and whatever works, they tell the factories to ramp up production. With low inventory costs and not owning any factories, SheIn is able to undercut the competitors. And given that the supply chain exists in China, they can go to market with new styles very quickly. SheIn is now a top competitor in global commerce. It's crazy how a Chinese company is dominating US retail and e-commerce.
Many people will ask, is this the end of shopping in physical stores? Not really, because some brands and companies are already adjusting and they are making use of some strategies. And one of the strategies I'm going to talk about is having better online shopping experience for your customers. This is very important, guys. Brands need to improve their websites, and they also need to make shipping faster and very easy for their customers. Everybody wants to shop in a website or at a brand where they know that they can get their orders or clothes on time. So this is very important. And if brand can also ensure that customers get faster shipping, I don't think they want to look elsewhere. Let's look at Temu, for example. When you order on Temu, they ensure that you get free shipping and your stuffs are also gotten on time. So this is very important, and this is why people feel like they need to keep going to Temu for shopping. Another thing I'm going to talk about is selling eco-friendly and better quality. In some of the comments we looked at, you could see that a lot of people were giving their honest opinion about the fact that Forever 21 sometimes do not sell quality materials. And you know, people care about where they get their, you know, outfits. They care about the quality of the outfit, whether it's something that it's worth their money. So if you want to attract more customers, then you need to sell sell quality items. But some also agree that Forever 21 sell more quality items than Temu, right? So it's just opinions, different opinions. Another thing I'm going to mention is fun in-store experiences. If you're going to be having physical stores, attracting a lot of customers, one of the way physical stores can do this is to make sure that customers enjoy themselves. Now let's take brands like Apple and Nike for example. These brands, they make shopping experience very exciting. So imagine them having all these cool displays, customization options, and even live events. So who wouldn't want to go to an event where they know they can take pictures, look pretty, and then post for the camera? So if physical stores that are into fashion, if they can also have events like fashion runways or a kind of activity where customers will come, try on clothes and look pretty, and it just a lot of fun activities, right? I think it will attract more customers to keep going there because everybody loves entertainment and everyone also loves to look pretty. So another point or strategy I'm going to talk about is social media and influencers. In some of the comments, someone suggested that physical store brands should collaborate more with social media influencers or creators, and that is the truth, right? Guys, let's be honest, most people find new brands on social media channels like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Some of this brands comes through these influencers, these social media influencers. So I also feel like physical stores should collaborate more with social media influencers for them to create viral videos that will make their brands more visible and noticeable to customers. So let me tell you guys, influencers do really influence their followers. When people see them wearing a particular dress, they might be wondering where did they get them from. And imagine the influencer tagging the particular brand. People will definitely want to check it out because they feel anything or any clothes that influencers are putting on are the best, right? So that is one secret. Another thing is to survive, physical stores need to just change their strategies. They need to adapt to online. Shopping isn't just about buying things anymore, right? It's about the experience, the convenience, and also connection to the brand. You need to make your customers feel connected to you. You also need to make shopping very convenient for them. A lot of people love to shop from the comfort of their zone. Physical stores can also incorporate probably like an online, shipping services, just or maybe doorstep delivery and things like that, and then it will be very, very fast. So I feel like brands should, explore these strategies. This physical stores brand should explore more of these strategies. Could be online, social media, or these in-store fun experiences. Guys, I want to ask you a question. Will you miss Forever 21? What do you think? Do you shop more online? I would like to hear your comments, your thoughts, your opinions in the comments section. Let me know. Do you shop more online or you prefer to go to physical stores? For me, I love to shop online and sometimes go to physical stores as well. So for online, maybe when I'm just feeling lazy and I just want to just be on my bed, scroll through those amazing outfits and then pick something, pay for it, and get it delivered to me. And sometimes I will want to look pretty, get into a cab and go to these physical stores just to try on some clothes that I know will fit me better. So let me just know your thoughts. All right, everyone, thank you. We've come to the end of this video. Subscribe, like, and click the bell notification so you don't miss my video. Bye.